Now, AEW is kind of in the beginning of sort of a little bit of a new era here. You guys are now
Yeah.
on Max. Just had the big show in Australia, and that went off without a hitch. So do you think right now across the business would be the best time to be a pro wrestler as far as like during your career? Do you think now is the prime time?
Without question. Like, it's a fact. Like, since I've started wrestling, this absolutely is the best time to not only be a wrestler, but to be a wrestling fan. Like, it's so incredible to see how much great pro wrestling there is across the board, all the opportunities that so many different wrestlers are getting. It certainly is like, it feels like a golden age or like a boom period for pro wrestling. And, I love that. That makes me so happy. But yeah, this without question, 2025 at this moment, this has been the most exciting time, I think, to be a wrestler or a fan.
Absolutely. I mean, I think right now there's just so many options for people to consume too, and I think that is part of what makes it so great is everybody has to be so competitive, and it makes all the
Right.
profits better.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, speaking of other promotions, there are times when people in AEW pop up in other places. Is
Sure.
there anywhere around the world that you would like to go and maybe have a little run or just one quick match there? Because I know you've worked in a lot of places too.
Oh, like as far as locations in the world?
Well, promotions. Like, do you want to head back to New Japan and do a little something,
Yes.
or
I'm so glad you brought that
Revolver?
up. Sure. Yeah. So the one for sure that I think I would love to do is I definitely want to go back to New Japan. I got the chance to wrestle there a few times, got to do a Wrestle Kingdom show, which was amazing. But then, right as I started going to Japan more often, it's when I left and I was not able to continue going to Japan. So now that I'm back in All Elite Wrestling, yeah, the idea of being able to go over and wrestle for New Japan again is very, very high up on my list. I feel like I have a lot more to offer in Japan, and that's something I would really enjoy.
Well, there's going to be a Forbidden Door show this year. Is there anyone in New Japan that you have your eye on right now as a potential opponent?
Oh, you know what? I've been in the ring with this guy before, but never in a one-on-one capacity. I someday would really like the chance to go one-on-one against Okada. That is very, very high on my list.
I mean, that would definitely be a match I think a lot of people would want to see.
I hope so.
And he's got a title too, so.
He sure does. It fits for my goals for 2025, yeah.
Exactly.